So, this is a difficult video for me to record. Um, but I've been struggling with depression and anxiety for a really long time. And I think it's time that I tell you my story because there are people out there that want me to die. There are people out there that think I am so evil and I am so awful. They don't see somebody hurting. They see somebody that they hate. And I'm just going to tell you what I've been going through for you to understand. I don't really care how many people hate me anymore. I just don't want to feel like dying anymore. So I was 13, I think, or 12, and I made I I I I had my first um attempts. Um it was because I was bullied really bad in elementary. Um I was also touched without my permission by another classmate. I was picked on and people said mean things to me. It was during COVID time. So people said that I was the cause of COVID because I'm Chinese. Kids said that. And then even at home, it wasn't nice. I grew up in poverty. I grew up without a mom because my mom cheated on my dad. And some nights I would wake up to my grandpa getting too drunk and hitting my grandma. And I begged him to stop over and over. Sometimes he would get angry at me too. Everywhere I felt miserable. So at some point I just wanted it to end. A little part of me kept going though, for some reason. A little part of me kept living despite it all. Because I had dreams. I had dreams of getting a cat and drawing and making lots of money and starting a family. All those were my dreams. Then I entered high school. I entered high school and the bullying didn't go away, but at least nobody touched me anymore. In high school, I also experienced getting harassed online by this group of boys because I didn't want to be friends with them anymore. I used to stream. This is the story of why I don't have just twitch.tv/lighttv. is because I did used to stream before at 16. I wanted to draw. I wanted to share my art. But these boys would come into chat and dox me and just say crazy stuff in my chat. So I deleted my account. And that username is not available anymore. I just always felt like my life was full of people that hated me, despite me doing nothing. Because the most that people hated me for in high school, the most that people hated me for in elementary, is that I was always seen as like a weird nerd. I was socially awkward. I was seen as really weak, teacher's pet. Like, I just stood out so bad that people hated me for it. People don't really like things. People don't really like things that they don't understand or things that are different. And that's always been the case. And then I entered university and it was okay. There was nobody to bully me, but I was so lonely. All my friends went to different places. Well, two friends. I only had two friends in high school. Um, but still, I didn't have anybody in university. So I always was so lonely. I was so lonely. And I thought maybe streaming would make me feel less lonely. That I would give it a shot again. So I started streaming my art. I started streaming my art for a long time. I streamed to a very, very small community. I would stream my art to just 7 people for like a year. I only started getting traction in January. So I never really went in for any money or clout or anything. I just wanted people to notice me. I just wanted people to love me. Cause I wasn't getting any of that. I think I'm starting to make friends in university though. I started to join more clubs and make more friends. So I mean I don't know them very well, but at least I have some people to talk to. I we really only have the club in common, beekeeping, but it's not the worst. But I still don't really have any. I still don't really have any close friends. There's a lot of there's a lot of pressure on me. I never really went in with the expectation of being a VTuber. I started as a PNG tuber and I just streamed my arts. And now I'm a VTuber that people look up to and watch. And I realized that I'm never gonna make friends with some people like that. Like other VTubers, I realized I'm just never gonna please everybody. I realized some people genuinely hate me. I realized there's going to be people that hate me no matter what I say. And I realize some people will definitely see this as they're gonna twist it as me being evil again. World's most evil VTuber. Manipulating and making everybody feel guilty. That's what It's what you guys think I am. It's the evil manipulator. Truth is, I'm just an 18-year-old behind the screen. I'm just an 18-year-old that doesn't really know what life is yet. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to ride a bike. I grew up stunted. I grew up malnourished. I grew up being the the gifted kid. I grew up top of my class. And I just grew up learning how to bite my tongue and endure everything. Just getting through life one day at a time, despite how much the pain gets to me. And the pain does get to me every morning. It's so difficult to get out of bed sometimes. And just dealing with all the harassment, dealing with people that want me to die, dealing with people that hate me. I just don't understand why. I just don't understand what I did to deserve it. When all I wanted was somebody to care. When all I want is just somebody to care about me. I never even hurt anybody. The only person that's hurting is me. The only person that wants help is me. I don't understand why people hate me. I haven't hurt any people. I haven't manipulated anybody. I haven't spread any hate speech on any groups of people. Like, there are VTubers out there that are doing that, that are hurting people, that are spreading hate, that are spreading racism, and somehow I'm the one that gets the hate. Somehow I'm the one that deserves to die. I don't know what you want from me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't know why you're making me. There are people that really do care about me. There's people that said that my streams they make their day better and livable. There's people that are depressed like me and they find comfort in my streams. They give a reason for them to get up. So please don't take this away from me. Don't take this away from me, and at least don't take it away from other people. There's a lot of people out there that would really, really, really cry if I was gone. So I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you want me dead. Just please let me live so that I can be there for other people. I'm trying so hard every day to be a better version of myself. I promise that I haven't hurt anybody. all these all these people have never even interacted with me. The people that know me, the friends that I've made, they can all say I'm really sweet and nice. All the people that are like, oh, she's hurt because she tweeted this. But I don't think a couple of words should really bother you that much. I don't really know what else to say. Except just get used to it. I'm never gonna be I'm never gonna be a happy VTuber because that's just not me. I'm never gonna be a VTuber that's perfect or whatever. If this isn't if this isn't the version of me that you will accept, then just leave me alone. If you don't want to see me sad and upset, then why are you making it worse? Why do you hate me? Why won't you just leave me alone if you don't like me so much? You know? This is who I am, and I've kind of accepted it. I am gonna have to survive and deal with my mental illness for the rest of my life. So just let me be on my own. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your pity. I know you're gonna say I'm fishing for sympathy or whatever, but I'm honestly just tired of it. I'm just tired of all of you. I just want to stream and make people happy. And it doesn't need to involve you. The post that got me suspended, it was marked. You willingly clicked on it, by the way, which makes me kind of surprised, because I'm sure people are gonna be like, "Oh, she's so evil and spooky, you know, she's so spooky." And first of all, it's a drawing with a little blood. I think you've seen that before. And then second of all, I marked it and trigger warninged it. So technically you're the one that consented to seeing that, which somebody reported and got upset over. So like, whatever. I hate censorship. I don't think you should be I don't think artwork should be censored, especially if it doesn't hurt anybody. It only is a drawing of myself. Cause you know what? I've been struggling with self-harm for years. It started in when I was 13, around the time I was getting bullied. When I was getting picked on, I didn't know what to do. So I just started putting it somewhere I could understand. At least that way the pain was from me. It just doesn't make sense to me because there's tons of games like that. Needy Streamer Overload literally has the girl do it in the game. I don't really understand how somebody could be hated over drawing themselves doing something they've done already. It's not hurting anybody. It's just what I've been doing for. I've been clean for like a year or maybe a couple months. I don't remember, but it doesn't really affect you. And I don't think you should be mad about that. I don't think you should be mad seeing somebody hurting. But yeah, that's my life. And that's what's been happening is I'm getting hate for, I guess, being depressed, being too emotional, venting, crashing out. You know, such a sin. Such a sin it is. Imagine imagine somebody being depressed. Imagine somebody struggling. I would be mad too. I'd be pissed off. That's horrible. I can't believe she would do this. I can't believe she would hate herself. I can't believe she would be hurting so much. I'm gonna be angry at her so she hates herself even more. That's great. But I've been doing okay. I've mostly just been studying and uh, taking a break from social media, which is for the best. I'm not gonna quit. I don't plan on quitting. I don't plan on dying. There are people out there that call me Kami Oshi, and they genuinely would be devastated if I did any of those things. And I don't plan on quitting either. It doesn't really matter how many people hate me. It doesn't really matter how many people want me to die. It's just not going to be something that you're going to see in the future. It's not going to be something I'm going to give to you. I don't care how much you hate me because my life is more valuable and my existence on the internet may piss you off, but it brings a lot of happiness to more people. So I choose to live instead. I choose to I choose to keep going and to keep streaming. No matter how many people hate me, whatever may whatever number may increase, there are still people that love me despite it all. And you know what? You guys are a bunch of hypocrites because there is a lot of VTubers, a lot of bigger VTubers. And you know what a lot of people do? They give them support and sympathy. But for me, I just get a lot of harassment and death threats, which is stupid. I don't want to name drop any, but there's a lot. There's one particular VTuber that literally got suspended on Twitch for self-harm. There's like there was there's another VTuber that went to the hospital for an attempt. Like it's not it's not something new. It's not something crazy. Don't feel upset over that. You're just upset. You're just upset because I'm smaller. because because you need something to be angry over. So I'm kind of sick of it. Cuz I know you guys are all just making stuff up or something. I know you guys are all just like hating for the sake of hating. Why don't you send that hate to some VTubers that literally do the same thing? You know? Just because just because just because you don't like it doesn't mean that you have to say it just because you hate me. Wah wah wah, you know? Wah wah wah. I'm just tired of it. So just shut up and leave me alone. That's all.